Morning, everybody. Got about a minute left of warm-ups before our tilt against Fergus Falls this Saturday morning. First game of the day. Everybody seems awake today. Boys seem fired up. We're not missing anybody. Nobody slept in. So that's good news. That's a good start. Both the Lakers and Fergus Falls lost their Friday games yesterday. So the winner of this still has a chance to make probably either the first or third place game tomorrow, likely the third. The Watford City team that we played yesterday they're going to be a tough team to beat based on what we saw. Their goalie was as tall as me, so... But let's see if the Lakers can pull out a dub. 7 a.m. Saturday morning. Let's go, boys. That's a struggle. 15-minute periods, and we're off to the races. Fergus wins the draw through the neutral zone. Tries to pass up, intercepted by Erickson. Feed to Loving. Gregory battles. Fergus takes possession. Poke check by Erickson. Loving to Erickson. Schneider cross. Hoping for Bruss. As Fergus chips it into the offensive zone around the boards. Intercepted by Fergus. Fanned on the shot. Glove save by Franzen. A lot better recording situation here today in the Bushy rink than we had yesterday. Apologize I didn't have any audio. It was a tough setup there. We had to get creative with stools and using the ledge of the boards in order to get the tripod set up to record. So Lakers try to clear, and they do through the neutral zone. Stark with a little bit of speed. Passes back to his D-man who maintains possession. Back behind the Fergus Falls goaltender. Back to the point. Chipped it in deep. Get it. Fergus passes it up. We lose an edge, and they do clear as we try to turn it back around the other way. Neutral zone battle. Fergus enters the offensive zone. tough deke right in front of the Lakers goaltender. Clearing attempt, knocked down by Fergus. 5-on-1. Lakers win that puck battle, which they should. All right, let's spread it out, boys. And we got Plusinski with a little bit of speed. He's offsides. The shifty Plusinski almost split the defenders. He's been good at that this year.
The Lakers.
So we got Holmberg wins the draw over to Matisse. Matisse enters the zone momentarily. Holmberg tries to dump and hits it right off the chest of Matisse. Marches so to the net, shot, chest saved by the goaltender, and he covers. Fergus Falls with a very shallow bench. They got, looks like 5 skaters on their bench. As the Lakers clear. Back to Schneider. Schneider, a couple dekes, enters the offensive zone. He's got a helper, Holmberg, if he can find him. He centers. Does not make it to the net. That one does, and the goaltender covers with 11:23 left in the first. Face-off controlled by the Lakers. As Fergus does get a clear. Lakers take possession. Pass up to Pankratz. As Gregory tries to get it deep. Loses a handle. Pankratz with a centering pass / shot. That puck had eyes. Fergus gets it clear, back into the neutral zone. Pankratz controls, dumps it back to Gregory, and Gregory dumps it deep behind the net of Fergus Falls. There we go. Ooh, that looked offside, but he sneaks a shot on net from the point. The goalie had to cover. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off here for the Lakers with the Plusinski line on the ice. Plusinski fights for the puck. Fergus tries to clear but can't. Now they get it. We got a little pile up in the neutral zone. We got a one-on-one battle. Good stick by, I believe that was Schneider. Shot just wide of the net. Oh. Fergus had a nice centering pass, landed right on the stick of their number 3. Another centering pass. Good stick by the Laker defender to knock that off. Need to get a clear here. Pass up to Loving. And Fergus is offsides. Tried to make a feed up to Plusinski. We got tied up there with a Fergus Falls forward, and we will have a neutral zone face-off. Period 1, 9:26 left. Holmberg controls the draw. As Bermel tries to take the body there. Fergus controls into the neutral zone as their players try to tag up. Light dump into the zone by Fergus, and Prior Lake gets possession and cannot quite get the clear. Feed to Bermel. Couldn't quite control as Fergus regains possession and drives towards the net. Good stick again by Schneider. Schneider maintains possession. He looks for a helper, but there's nobody quite with him, so he decides to take through the neutral zone, and he gets knocked off the puck. Almost an offsides. Let's see if the Lakers can hold possession of this one, which they do. Pass into the skates of Holmberg as we still battle through the neutral zone. We're going to get an offsides, or excuse me, icing. Face-off controlled by the Lakers. They take the zone with a little bit of speed. Matisse controls. Oh, nice centering pass and shot just wide of the net. That was a good opportunity. Fergus dumps, and it's probably going to be an icing. Yep. Icing called with 7:35 left in the first. It's definitely a much more evenly scaled game here compared to yesterday with Watford. Some folks were saying that may have been a B1 team, but we don't really know. North Dakota does things different than Minnesota, than South Dakota, than everybody else. So. Ooh. I believe that was Stark. He just kind of flipped it up from the three-point line and went right over the heads of every skater on the ice and landed right in the basket of the goaltender. 7:26. Face-off in the Lakers' offensive zone, controlled by the Lakers. Back to the point. They lose the zone for a moment as they try to regroup. Gregory enters with speed. Deke. Matisse with the puck. Shot blocked by Fergus defender. Fergus through the zone. They got a big kid on their team too. Just a lot like the goalie yesterday. Oh, nice. Shot. And Franzen with a couple nice pad saves. Here we go. Matisse on a breakaway. He's got a back checker. And that should have been a penalty, 100%. No call. We were up at this tournament 2 weekends ago. The refs they let pretty much everything go. So tournament hockey, I guess that's what you get sometimes. It can be in your favor or against you. As Fergus takes their offensive zone, tries to wrap around, centering pass wide open, and a beautiful save by the Tendy. Matisse back to Fergus as Lakers do get a clear and they get maybe another breakaway. They got too many men, 6 guys. Again, another missed call. Loose puck. Lakers goal. Let's go, boys. So with 6 Fergus Falls players on the ice, the Lakers get a goal. Did you see that?
No, I heard you say that.
He was going in for a change, and then he saw the breakaway, and the kid came on the ice, and the other kid just kept going after him.
Seriously?
Yeah, we got 6 players. 1-0 Lakers. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the frame. Pankratz and Schneider battle. This game's definitely getting a little more heated, which is good. Good competition. As Ryder gets Pankratz knocked to the ice. Lakers control for a minute. Back to Fergus. They enter the zone. Good stick check by Schneider. Floating puck up. They get a clear. Pass it up. Pass it up. All right. Pankratz with a shot wide of the net. Plasinski on the puck. He maintains control. Back to Pankratz in the corner. Centering pass on the stick of Fergus. Fergus takes the neutral zone. Another tall kid, but we're swarming. He had nowhere to go. 2 Lakers on it. Knocks the puck off. Schneider possesses. He's intercepted. A Fergus shot blocked by a Laker defender, and then 2, perhaps 3 chops at it in front of Franz and the Tendi. No goal. 1-0 Lakers. Lakers control the draw. Fergus takes control in the corner of their offensive zone. Back to their point. Shot attempt. Tipped. And another pad save by Franzen. Fergus mounting a little bit of pressure right now. See if the Lakers can get a clear. And Holmberg takes possession. He's got a little speed, but he's got a guy closing in. Gets around him. Ryan Holmberg to the net with a shot wide. As Loving fights, he gets knocked down. Fergus enters the zone. Lakers playing defense today. Holmberg controls as he has Loving, and they are on sides. Shot. Goal. No goal? Yeah, no, they called it. That's it. All right. At first he called no goal. It was a post. It was a beautiful corner shot. Waved it off, and then it must have bounced off the back of the goaltender for Fergus. 2-0 lead. Loving takes the zone. Shot high, bouncing in front of their goaltender. He does not control. As the Lakers control behind the net. Centering pass, backhand, almost goes in. Back to the Lakers point. Shot. Kind of fumbles its way just wide of the net. Fergus controls with a pass up to one of their forwards. They enter the neutral zone with Lakers closing in on him. He sneaks through everybody and whiffs on a shot. Wangan passes up to a Lakers forward. Lakers try to clear, but it lands there. Right off of the shin pad of Loving. Loving races, but he's got a guy from Fergus on him with some speed. Fergus enters the zone. Stick handle. Oh, shot just misses. Let's see if the Lakers can come off the rush here. And this is going to be an icing call. 2:26 left in the first. 2-0 Lakers. That'd be a different story. We'd have a big problem. Fergus controls the draw as the Lakers try to clear and do. All right, Loving Excuse me, not Loving. I can't see his name. One of the Lakers with a little speed as they enter the zone. Back to the point. Dump deep behind the Fergus goaltender. Lakers chase one-on-one puck battle in the corner. Nifty little chip off the boards as he gets back around and drives towards the net right through the crease. And the puck just floats right on straight through. Pass attempt off the skates of Fergus back to Schneider. He feeds up to Gregory as they enter the zone. Gregory chips it into the right face-off dot. Schneider gets a hold of it. Again, chips it back in. And Fergus does end up taking the neutral zone, and a strong play by one of their forwards. Maintain possession. Shot wide of the net. Lakers control into the neutral zone. Deke by Gregory and goes for another deke and can't quite close on that one. And Gregory dumps in. Nice play. Gregory slams the stick, but he had some nice plays on that shift. Fergus gets the puck stolen by Plasinski. Plasinski by himself. As Fergus dumps it down right on the stick of a Laker defender. Matisse controls. And Plasinski with a breakaway if he can nail it. And he does. Top shelf. 3-0 Lakers. Easton Plasinski with another strong play. 3-0 Lakers. Beautiful shot. .30.5 seconds left in the first period. Plasinski on the draw. Matisse chips it up on the stick of the Fergus defender. As I believe that's March or so takes the zone. Puck taken away by Fergus. But the Lakers are on it. Nice interception by Plasinski. Oh, the puck jumps in front of the net. As time expires here in the first, 3-0 Lakers. So Lakers behind the Fergus goaltenders. We start the second period. Clearing attempt gets back to Wangan as they fight for the puck. Fergus clears. Holmberg with a nifty play over to Schneider to stop a breakaway. Pass up to the Lakers. They were kind of tied up with each other, missed the pass. Fergus controls, knocked off. Fergus stick by Schneider. Schneider tries to clear, can't quite get it deep enough. Well, that looks like a trip all day long. Beckstrom. But regardless, Holmberg chases into their offensive zone. Beckstrom gets a little bit of revenge from a missed tripping call and maintains possession behind the net. Nice pass back to Stark on the point. Shot redirected just wide of the goaltender from Fergus. Nice. Oh, beautiful backhand centering pass. Lands right on the stick of his Laker partner. As Fergus has a nice stick to clear. Fergus takes the neutral zone. Again, the Lakers are playing pretty swarmy today as they're offsides by a North Dakota mile. Lakers control the draw. As Gregory gets it deep into the offensive zone for the Lakers. Nice stick by the Lakers. Centering pass just off the stick. I say that. Ollie was kind of chasing it down. Good effort by him. Gregory fights. He gets control. Just loses, and there's a penalty. It looks like it's going to be on the Lakers. So, tough call there. First penalty of the game is correct. I've seen an interference missed. I've seen a trip. I've seen a few other things, but this is the first penalty of the game. So number 7 goes for the Lakers. Minute 30 penalties here. Whoa. Shot saved by the Lakers goaltender. Pass up, clears. Loving tries to chip it up the boards, but he's tied up by Fergus. Good stick by the Lakers to keep deep play in the offensive zone for Fergus. Fergus controls. They can't quite find it. They're dancing around it under their skates. Another shot. Good stick by the Lakers defender Stark to keep that puck from getting to the Lakers goaltender. Wide open is Fergus in front of Franzen, but luckily the puck stays flat on the ice. Franzen saves. Loving controls into the neutral zone as they try to kill this off with 37 seconds left in the Lakers penalty kill. Loving controls, tries a deke. Fergus now enters the offensive scoring zone with 23 seconds left on the PK for the Lakers. They clear. Loving chases, but it's definitely going to be icing. Gosh, if we would have had a tip on that puck, Loving would have had 30 seconds by himself to play with the Fergus goaltender and see what he could do. But it's an icing. And Lakers will take the draw down in the left face-off circle from their goaltender. 15 seconds of shorthanded hockey for the Lakers. Lakers with some strong sticks again, and they do clear and create an offside situation for Fergus. So we'll take a draw in the neutral zone. 8 seconds left on the PK. Fergus controls the draw, dumps deep. Schneider controls before that puck gets any further. And penalty killed off. Even strength for the Lakers. Some icing now by Fergus. So the Lakers will get a favorable face-off down here in the right circle in their offensive zone. Trip. Lakers are going to go on the power play as they fight for it in front of the net. Fergus tries to touch and can't. Not sure what that whistle was for.
It's a delayed penalty on Fergus.
They never touched it, did they?
They did that. They touched it, and then
Yeah.
for some reason he called it late.
Yeah. I think I did see the same thing you did. As the refs chatted up here. And Lakers are going on the power play. Tripping call on Fergus. Gives the Lakers a man advantage. Face off back in the right dot in front of the Fergus goaltender. Let's see what the Lakers can do with a minute 30 on this power play. Back to the Lakers point shot. Wide of the net. Lakers chase. Bruss dumps it deep. Wraparound attempt. And they all fight for it. Puck was not covered. And they're coming the other way with some speed. Oh, good stick by Bruss to slow him up just enough to give some Lakers time to catch up to him. Now the Lakers off the rush. Pass up. Touches up, so it's not going to be an icing call. Let's see if the Lakers can get on it. On it. Schneider chases. Shot. Oh, off the shin pad of Gregory right in front of the net. That almost redirected into the net. Gregory fights for it. Lakers control. Matisse with the backhand. Centering attempt. Their goaltender was caught out of position for a moment, but we couldn't turn on that puck quick enough to get a shot. Behind the net of Fergus as Fergus controls. Lakers are on the puck though right now as they just lose the handle and lose the zone. And then they make a change, but happen to get back on sides in time to avoid the offsides call. Neutral zone battle, penalty killed by Fergus, even strength hockey. Fergus behind the goaltender of Prior Lake. Prior Lake picks the forward's pocket, takes possession into the neutral zone. Matisse was swarmed, loses possession. Fergus dumps deep, Schneider controls. And they can't clear. There's a lot going on. There's changes happening, right? I feel like Fergus has had too many men 3 times. Centering pass by Fergus on the stick of Plasinski as he races. It looked like he was about to draw a penalty right there, but no call. Plasinski again controls. Wide deke. Takes the zone. Onsides. Plasinski still battling. There are 3, 4, 5. Well, the whole Fergus team is on. There we go. Plasinski he drew the attention of every single skater of Fergus, leaving 3 or 4 Lakers fairly open, battles it out, and And when you go to the net in a situation like that, one little rebound and the Lakers capitalize. 4-0 lead. Face-off controlled by Prior Lake. Pass across as he feeds up to Beckstrom. Tyndall, pass up. Taken away by Fergus as Fergus takes the zone. Shot wide of the net initially, and then bounces off the leg of a Laker, which redirects the puck right on their own net. Franzen is aware, makes the save. Lakers get it deep, but do take an icing. So 7:23 left in the second, and a 4-0 lead. The Lakers will take the draw in the left face-off circle down in front of their goaltender. Lakers control, try to make a cross ice pass. Oh, here we go. Beckstrom feeds it up. Oh, nice shot, flat on the ice, which I love that shot. Those flat on the ice shots get eyes. Oh my gosh. The centering pass gets tipped by their own player and almost nails the top corner. Fergus takes the zone, but he's got two defenders in front of him and one on the back check. Puck is knocked off Fergus' stick. Lakers control in the corner. And risky maneuver in front of the Lakers goaltender, but it works. Turn and shoot by the Lakers, wide of the net. Lakers change out a couple defenders just in time to get back, to cause a little commotion for the Fergus forwards. Fergus loses possession, regains it right off the skate of Bruss, who gets a perfect zone entry where the puck stops right on the line. Loving on it. He challenges. Lakers maintain possession up the board. Schneider there. Fergus regains control. We got Bruss. We got a breakaway. Oh, Bruss saved the breakaway. And if he doesn't hustle back, Fergus will be offsides. Yeah. So it looked like Fergus was going on a breakaway, and Bruss, with a beauty of a stick, breaks that up. That could have been a problem. So Gregory on the face-off. Fergus controls with a backhanded centering pass. Soft blocker save by Franzen the Tendy. Lakers get a clear and chase. Two guys on the Fergus defender with the puck. He does get through them with a pass. As Fergus enters the zone, Bruss takes control. Quick pass up the board. Smart play again by Bruss. Loving controls. They got a 2-on-1. Shot just wide and high by Loving as Fergus covers. 4 minutes, 52 seconds left in the second. 4-0 Lakers lead. Lakers win the draw. Almost able to rip off a nice shot. Can't quite get the stick on it. Fergus has three guys entering the zone, but again, the Lakers, like hornets, swarming the puck today. Shot attempt just clears the crease, not on net by Fergus. Another shot blocked by a Lakers defender. backhand attempt. Stopped by a Lakers defender. Kosinski knocks the Fergus forward off the puck as the Lakers, not quite, get a clear. Now they clear it right on the stick. Fergus shot right in the glove of Franzen from the blue line. He had eyes on that all day long. Face-off in the right dot in the Fergus offensive zone. Lakers get a clear and sneak through the Fergus player. Fergus enters the zone, and he's got a few Lakers around to block his attempt. They do manage a shot on net, which kind of bobbles in front of the Prior Lake goaltender as he covers. Face-off controlled by Prior Lake. Lakers clear through the neutral zone. Pass up, just missed by the Lakers. As Brust controls behind his goaltender with a little bit of speed. Deeks, one player. He's got a couple guys, but he decides to take through the neutral zone with speed. Good play, shot, just high. So that was a 200-foot play by Brass. As the Lakers maintain the zone, another shot just in front of the goaltender. He did not need to make a save on that one. Brass holds the zone. Another beauty of a play. Fergus wraps around the boards. So you got a Laker that loses a stick and a glove. But it's okay. We got possession. Prior Lake in the neutral zone. Brust battles. Puck lands on the stick of Fergus as they got numbers. A brief breakup by a Lakers defender. A couple opportunities by Fergus. They just can't quite put it on the net. But they're getting chances now. They're putting some pressure on this Lakers defense, and they get a clear. Now it's a foot race. Just couldn't quite get there. Matisse takes another swipe at it. Puck lands on the stick of Gregory, who gets a clear. Now he's going to try. He's got three Fergus players in front of him. He makes a move. Shot, go. Schneider with a shot. So Gregory takes the zone, makes a shot, loose change. Schneider gets an opportunity. Turn and shoot. Okay, we're good. Oh, Fergus gets a clear. Now it's 2-on-1 with Schneider. Schneider back. Good stick by Schneider to knock that off. Fergus falls forward. Prior Lake gets a clear and tries a little pass up. Not controlled by the Lakers as Fergus takes possession back around their goaltender. Gregory was swarming. Causes him to hesitate just for a moment, and Beckstrom's able to try and make a play. Shot by Fergus way wide of the tender. Centering pass. Centering pass right on the stick of Fergus. Franzen makes the first save, but the rebound comes out and there was nobody around him, so 4-1. Hopefully the Lakers can answer with one quick and take that momentum back. We don't want them with any momentum for any period of time. They've been putting a little pressure on us the last couple minutes, so we're going to want to shut that down. Fergus controls the draw. Plasinski with the puck enters the offensive zone. Looked offsides to me, but no call, so we'll take it. Plasinski fights. Penalty, Fergus. Plasinski took a hit in the corner. Easton's up, skating gingerly back to the bench. So it looks like they're going to swap him out for someone fresh and give him a breather. Okay, Lakers power play for 1:30. There's only 3 seconds left, so they're going to start the third with the majority of their power play intact. End of second, 4-1 Lakers. We'll be right back. Holmberg on the draw, wins the face-off back to his defender, up to Loving as he enters the zone, and we start the third period with a goal. That's exactly what we needed. So Loving takes a shot, and it just had eyes. 5-1. There's 1:17 seconds left on that power play, so we capitalized on that one right away. Holmberg back on the draw. Oh, Loving gets absolutely dumped. All right, Luke, stand tall, buddy. Shot wide of the net. I think Lakers take the zone. Puck right in front of their goaltender. Loving races, backhands it back to one of his teammates, and he loving back checks, Bruss on it, ties him up momentarily, just enough time to get another Laker or two back to help out. Puck sneaks out right on the stick of one of the Fergus defenders. Luke, in his butterfly, makes a couple saves. Back again with a couple chops, they do get another one back. So it's okay. It's 5-2. Again, though, let's take away that momentum as soon as we can. 13:52 left in the third period. Fergus takes the zone. Clearing attempt. Gets through into the neutral zone. As the Lakers fight for the puck. Gets out on the stick of Fergus, shot wide of the net. Fergus definitely putting a little pressure. They got the momentum right now. Let's see if the Lakers, what they can do to take that momentum back, and now we're going to go shorthanded. So on cue, as Fergus is gaining some momentum here, they're now going to get a power play. 12:56 left in the third. Although the Lakers have a comfortable lead, that can change quickly at this level. So they're going to have to push, grind out this PK. Fergus controls the draw. Matisse battles. Schneider chips it to the corner. Centering pass broken up by Prior Lake. But then the puck lands again on the stick of Fergus as they try to get it clear, but cannot. Schneider controls, loses a handle. Lakers get a clear, pass up. Can't quite connect with Matisse. That should be offsides, and it is. .40 seconds left on the PK. Lakers break up the play as we have Marchessault with speed. Schneider strong on the puck. Boy, Fergus is really creating some opportunities here, but our defense is standing pretty tall. With 8 seconds left, they get it clear. Matisse chases. And that will kill the penalty. Now we need to regroup quick as Fergus tries to take the zone, but Wangan intercepts for a moment. Lakers get it clear. They just can't quite get around. Schneider controls once again behind his goaltender. He looks for a helper. He chips it up the boards. Tries for Plasinski. Shot on goal from the point. Saved by Franzen on a pad. Pass up to Plasinski. Plasinski tries to clear and does. Now we get an offsides. So we need to tilt the ice back in our favor here. Protect our 3-goal lead. Plasinski on the draw. Pankratz tries a back check, and we are offsides. Fergus controls the draw. Enter the offensive zone. Feed to Pankratz. Now Plasinski takes the zone for a moment. Pankratz controls. Fergus clears. Plasinski chases. Stark feeds to Bruss. Bruss gets a deep dump. So deep in the zone, Pankratz on it. Shot attempt, fanned. Fergus the other way. Bruss chases, but Fergus has a little bit of speed as they do put a wide angle shot on net. Pad saved by Franzen. Pass up to Pankratz. Just missed. Fergus controls into the neutral zone on the stick of Bruss. Pankratz gets dumped. No call. Good stick by Plasinski. So Prior Lake with a lot stronger sticks today than yesterday. There's no question. Fergus tries to drive towards the net. Soft shot. Broken up by Bruss. Puck battle in the corner. Fergus controls. Knocked off by Prior Lake. Back to Fergus. He tries for a backhand. Fans on it. Bruss controls behind the Lakers net. He's driving right now. Stay on sides and we're off. So a little momentum there, a little speed, but just off sides. So neutral zone face off by Holmberg. Lakers control the draw. Broken up by Fergus. .8:30 left in the third period. 5-2 Laker lead. Oh, that was offsides, but centering pass to Loving. Loving shoots wide of the net. Now we got a 4-on-2 Fergus advantage as Holmberg races back to get in the play. Shot in the glove, almost in the glove of the Tendi Franzen. Lakers did control as they get a clear. We got numbers. Pass up to Loving. That was a good play. Loving tries to fight through a couple Fergus defenders, loses control. Fergus takes over into the neutral zone. That's a trip. So we are gonna go again on the penalty kill. 7:38 left in the game. Lakers shorthanded for a minute 30. So Lakers shorthanded. Fergus controls. They lose the zone for an offside. So we'll bring the face off back to the neutral zone. So Gregory on the draw and takes possession, and he takes the zone, kills some time. Good play. Shot. Air ball over the goaltender. Fergus controls. Good stick by Gregory as he takes possession and takes the zone by himself. Shot just slowly in front of the crease the Fergus goaltender. Lakers fight for it in the corner. Short-handed, so good kill so far with 47 seconds left in the PK for Prior Lake. Stark holds the zone. Shot. Bounces. Loose change. Cleared out of the crease by Fergus. Lakers still maintaining good possession here. And again, the Lakers control. Gregory shot. Goal. Short-handed. 28 seconds left in the penalty kill. That might have been one of the best shifts of the game for the Lakers. Short-handed, just grinding away, maintaining possession, keeping the puck off the stick of Fergus for their power play, and rewarded with a goal. So a 6-2 Lakers lead. Fergus enters the zone, whacked off the stick by Tyndall. Shot gets through traffic for a moment. The Lakers get a clear. Power play for Fergus Falls expires. As we're back to even strength, Fergus controls, shot, pad save, and a cover by the Tendy Franzen. Five minutes, 55 seconds left in the game. Face off to Franzen's right. Lakers control the draw for a moment. Plasinski gets a clear, but softly lands on the stick of Fergus. They chip it back in. Brust behind his net. Controls. Matisse controls. Back to Plasinski. If he can maintain. Oh, yeah. Offsides. That was a close one. Marchessault controls. Tries to enter the zone but can't. Chipped back. I believe that is Schneider with possession. Puck knocked off his stick. Schneider pass up to Marchessault. Marchessault with a little speed. Matisse and Plasinski are all there. Marchessault centers. Could not connect with his partner. Marchessault again back on playing defense. Really nice back check and play by Marchessault. Good shift. Schneider trips it up the boards. Matisse chases. Fergus around their net with some speed. He's tripped up. No penalty. Fergus with speed. That's a check. Pankratz knocked him into the boards. So aggressive play. Could have stopped a strong Fergus zone entry. So not a bad penalty to take, especially with a lead like this. So Lakers shorthanded for what we hope is the full minute 30 as they clear the zone. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the game. 6-2 Laker lead. All right, let's see if they can kill this one off like they did the last one. Backhanded centering pass. Makes it through, but the Fergus forward whiffed on the shot. And now they have another opportunity. Shot. Oh, shot in the pads of Franz and bobbles around and squirts loose. Lakers getting a little bit on their heels here. Schneider controls, chips it into the corner. We got to spread out a little bit. Shot, pad save by Franzen. Puck into the corner. Fergus controls. Puck right in front of Prior Lake. And a power play goal. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. So just a shot from the point that bounced, bobbled around. Lakers were kind of messy in a few areas. And Fergus capitalizes. So even strength. Neutral zone face-off. Gregory again controls the draw. He's been a stud in the face-off dot. Whistle. Offsides, I suppose. Puck controlled by Fergus. Knocked off their stick. They drive towards the net. Off the head of Franzen. Squirts loose. Battle in the corner. Lakers control for now. They try to make a cross ice pass to get something going off the rush here. Fergus has kind of had them on their heels for a bit. So let's see if, again, we can answer the call and take the wind out of their sails with a goal. Lakers clear, offsides. Minute 50 left in the game. Face-off won by Fergus. They chip it deep. Bruss is there. Tries to chip it up the boards. Fans on it. Lakers clear. Icing. Face up in the left dot in the Fergus offensive zone. Puck drop controlled by Prior Lake. They try to get a clear, cannot. Shot. Wide right. The goaltender centering pass. Lakers fight for it. Everyone's on top of this puck. Lands on the stick of Fergus, falls as he tries to circle. Shot. Blocked by the stick of Prior Lake. Bruss controls behind his goaltender. He's got a little space, gets around a couple guys and clears the zone as Hoobs now controls. He's got some speed. He's got an opportunity here. Oh, saved by Fergus. Really good opportunity by Hoobs. 45 seconds left in the game. Neutral zone battle. Bruss with a breakaway. Wheel it up, Bruss. Wheel it. Shot. 5 holes the goalie, and he scores for a 7-3 lead. Bruss earned that one. He's had a great game, defensively and offensively, so he's rewarded. The nifty little 5-hole. 36 seconds left in the game. Fergus controls the draw. Ooh. Matisse is dumped hard. It was an accidental. Both players went down. They weren't looking, but they both get up. No call. That's the right call. As two Lakers now collide. They enter the zone. Fergus does. One of our players is absolutely dumb. That should have been a call. Glove saved by Franzen. 2 seconds left. Left. 7-3. Puck drop. Lakers control the draw. Game over. Lakers win. Night and day difference from the game yesterday. So Lakers get a W. That'll bring us to a 4:45 game later today. So boys will have a little break, go to the hotel, have some fun, swim. We got bowling today. Perhaps a beverage or two by some parents, and we will celebrate. Probably some naps today too, with the early 7 a.m. first game of the day. So we're shaking hands. Lakers win 7-3. See you later.